everyone, my name is Catherine and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm in the car driving. I'm with my dog Lola. This week my dog is getting cataract surgery, so she's done this once before back in August, like right after her 11th birthday on one eye, and the other eye was pretty good. We're in April and the other eye is bad like the first eye was, so basically we're having to do the same surgery twice but all over again, but on a different eye entirely. The first surgery was a success, so that's really good, but it's still nerve-wracking. I'm so sorry about the sun situation, but basically I thought it'd be an interesting thing to just kind of film and vlog. I'm sure especially if you are in the situation where maybe your dog might need cataract surgery. Sorry you can't see me at all. I'm like directly facing the sun. But basically if you're in this situation where your dog needs cataract surgery or that's a possibility and you want to know more about it. I remember when I was doing research before doing the surgery for the first time on my dog, I was getting kind of conflicting things online. My doctor or the vet that does the surgery says that she does them all the time. They're very successful. It depends on the dog. They do like testing for your dog beforehand. And with Lola, her eyes are basically, there's like different levels, and the ideal level is 100 and she's at like 50, which sounds really bad, but she said she is an older dog and 100 is like perfect for younger dogs, so it's actually not too bad. So it makes the surgery, instead of 90-something% successful, 90% successful. But I remember just going through the pros and cons, and like with the last eye, she just couldn't see out of it. So I was like, well, right now she's blind in that eye, so you know, I feel like the cons outweighed the pros. I really talked about it with the vet. And now with this other eye, like if we hadn't done neither eye, she would be essentially blind, which is really sad to think about. Like, she has so much energy. She runs around like a little puppy. Everyone thinks she's a puppy. Today's Tuesday, April 13th, I think. Her appointment's at 8 a.m. and I don't know exactly how long the surgery is, but they said pickup time is around between 3 to 5 p.m. because they're putting her under, so to monitor her, give her plenty of time to wake up, make sure she's completely good to go before she comes home. And she's gonna have to wear the cone, or the cone of shame, for quite a while. I'm nervous for her, but it's also a little like frustrating that I have to do all the just aftercare all over again, because it is kind of a lengthy process. Like, she's kind of like a puppy again. So many eye drops, especially the first few days, and then the cone for a few weeks, if not up to like 2 months. But I remember like later on I was like, okay, I think it's fine, especially under supervision. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later, possibly after her surgery. Hey everyone, so as you can tell, I am now home with Lola, and she is post-surgery. So let's show you guys. She is so freaking cute. Look at her. So clearly they shaved it down and it's so clear. They said that around 10 p.m. or so it may get a little cloudy, but then it'll go away. It's just like a temporary thing. There's like some stitches on the side. They had to cut the hair on her ears because it was just getting in her eyes, and that's not good post-surgery. So she has to wear this cone for, I don't remember, but honestly it's quite a while. It's like a few weeks. So she has a cone on, so she obviously can't scratch her eye because it is super sensitive right now. And then she has the little IV from surgery on her leg, and her appointment is tomorrow at 9:20, so they said keep that in until tomorrow and they'll take it out. So she's just a little groggy and just kind of like making little sounds, not like crying sounds, but just like, I don't know, just kind of groggy sounds, I guess. And she is so cute. I can't, with her cone and her haircut. But yeah, so we picked her up around 3:45, 4-ish. The surgery itself was only an hour and a half, but you know, it takes time because she had to be put under, to be, you know, set up, put under, have her wake up, make sure that she's good to go and recovered from the anesthesia and that there's no complications. So that's understandable. So I will now show you kind of the list of the medications. All right, so here we are with her medications. They came in this little bag. 2 of her medications actually need to be refrigerated, and it is these 2. It's one of those that you can, you know, give to her through her mouth with the syringe. So this is basically a chart, and I'll get a new one tomorrow after her appointment. But it's 5 different medications. These 2 are the liquidy ones that I give to her via her mouth, and then the rest are just eye drops, also all color coordinated, and basically they just make it really easy. You look at the time, 6 p.m. I give her this eye drop to the left eye, this eye drop to the left eye because that's the one that had the surgery, and then I give her this if she does eat. It is an antibiotic, so they do not want me to give it to her on an empty stomach. And then, as you can tell, another eye drop basically every 2 hours. And then, lucky me, I get to wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow and give all 5 of them. So basically, it's all about just seeing the colors and then giving it to her. Sorry, I heated up her food and it's ready. Give it to her when the time comes. Okay, hello. So I'm actually gonna give her medication, and I'll show you guys how I do it. I'm just gonna have her more so be in the shot than me for ease. So first off, we have 2 different eye drops that I'm going to give her. Here's the first eye drop. I'll give it to her just in the eye that had the surgery. First eye drop done. I'm gonna give it like a minute to go in her eye before giving the other eye drops. So I'm gonna give her the oral medication next, just to give it time. So this one, shake well. It says to shake well. So I'm gonna do that. And, whoops. There's a little line. So they make it really, really simple to follow. This is an antibiotic to help with the pain. That's why they said only give it to her if she eats, which she had quite the appetite. I know. Stay in the shot. The people want to see your cuteness. Here's the next eye drop. Just kind of giving you the process. I think especially if you're thinking about doing this for your dog, because I know this, you know, if you've never done it, that's her sneezing, then it's probably helpful for you to know. But yeah, so basically I just follow the instructions and give her eye drops or the oral medication. One's listed on the chart. Right now it looks like it's about every 2 hours up until 10 p.m. and then nothing until 6 a.m. and then she has her appointment at 9:20 a.m. and it will give me a new chart, and I know every time it's less and less. I'm still expecting a decent amount of eye drops to give her. So I will update you guys either later tonight, show how her eye is progressing or doing, you know, how it's doing after the surgery, or tomorrow at the appointment. And yeah, see you then. Hi guys, today I had another appointment with Lola, and it has been just under a week from her surgery. So today's Monday, and Lola had her surgery last week on Tuesday, and it was just another checkup appointment. And I wanted to say also, if you're thinking about getting cataract surgery for your dog, at least where I go, the 2 follow-up appointments after surgery are included in the surgery price, so I didn't have to pay anything today. And yeah, so her next appointment is in a few weeks. So basically I got a new chart today with her medications. It's pretty much the same thing. Only thing is I asked them to change the times, because I think as long as you're giving the right amount of medications the right amount of times, and they're spaced out every day, it's fine. And they didn't change the times, because I've been waking up at 6 a.m. every single day, and I asked if I could move it and they said they would, and they didn't. So I'm gonna have to call about that. But basically, I'm holding up the chart because the sun would be on my face if I wasn't holding up this piece of paper. But I hope that this video was interesting to watch, educational if you're looking at doing this for your dog. Lola is actually right on my lap. She still has to wear the cone, and they said nothing about taking it off. So I think she still has to wear it for a few weeks, which probably that is the most annoying thing about this whole thing. Again, sorry about this glare thing, but that's probably the most annoying thing about this, is just her having to deal with this cone. At least she can sleep pretty well with it, and with food I have to either like hold up the bowl because it's hard for her to like reach with her cone on down, or even just like take off the cone very temporarily and make sure like she doesn't leave my sight, so I will definitely see if she tries to scratch her eye. That has been the experience so far. I bought a little harness for her to like step into, and then it closes over so I don't have to deal with taking off this cone every single time. She's been doing absolutely great. They said the levels today are pretty good. If anything, they just make sure that the main thing is to make sure that the eye is not getting an infection, not getting inflamed, because with that, then there comes complications, that she's healing well. And they said if anything, her eye has less inflammation than normal. They said that's not an issue. They're just looking for if it's, you know, inflamed, because if it is, then I think the cornea can detach, and that's when things get serious. Besides that, everything else is the same, and I'll just keep doing it as we're doing. I don't remember how long exactly I'll be giving her medications and how long the cone will be on, but it'll be probably for another couple of weeks. If you have any questions about cataract surgery for your dog, or you know, any comments or concerns or anything like that, please let me know. I know when I did the initial surgery for her last year, I had, you know, concerns, questions. I wasn't sure. I was getting mixed opinions of whether it's a good thing to do or not for your dog. Obviously, I'm not a veterinarian. I'm not specializing in any of this. I'm just somebody that has a dog that's gone through this and has an experience to share. So definitely, if you actually are considering this seriously, talk to a vet. I can just give it from a standpoint as a pet owner. And obviously it depends on every single pet, every single circumstance, but I'll be happy to answer any questions if you have any. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in a future video, and have a great day. Bye.